Welcome to the Dan Sports Tips MLB Daily Fantasy Preview Show for today, the 8th of May. I'm looking at the stacks of the day, how we can stack our lineups today for increased point scoring potential to try and maximise the points we produce and make a winning lineup on DraftKings today. We're going to start with the Boston Red Sox. They face Luis Severino at Yankee Stadium. The weather forecast does forecast favourable wind conditions with winds blowing out at Yankee Stadium today. Severino's been struggling against everybody, so I think we'll stack first baseman David Ortiz for 5,000. The Yankee killer does have a home run off of Severino and he's hitting 301 with 7 home runs this year. We'll couple it up with Mookie Betts for 4,700. He's hitting 254 and 4 home runs out of the leadoff spot this year and does add stolen base upside to this stack. And we'll finish it off with Dustin Pedroia, the second baseman, for 4,000. He's hitting 308 with 4 home runs this year. Sticking on a New York theme, I think we can stack the Mets. I know it's Petco Park. There is forecast to be wind assisting today. Andrew Cashner has struggled with these Mets. He has an ERA over 6 in 8 starts, which is a reasonable sample size against the Mets. Though I will admit, obviously, the Mets have been in a rut. I'll hope they can get out of it here. I will stack Curtis Granderson in the outfield for 4,200. He hits up the top of the order, only hitting 205, 5 home runs this year. I will add in Michael Conforto in the outfield for 3,700. He's hitting 296 with 5 home runs this year, has crushed right-handed pitching. And Lucas Duda, the first baseman, for 4,000. He's hitting 238 with 7 home runs as well. I think the Texas Rangers are a fairly solid stack. Same as we did yesterday, really. I'll put first baseman Prince Fielder in again for 3,500. He was the only letdown in yesterday's stack. He does have a home run off of Justin Verlander, who's been poor so far. With Fielder, he's hitting 198, 2 home runs, but I'd rather be on board the train when it leaves the station and stood on the platform waving goodbye, because he's got to get better. Second baseman Rougned Odor, 3,700, hits him from the leadoff spot. Obviously got the stack off to a great start with a leadoff home run yesterday in the first. He's hitting 292 with 6 home runs, and we'll go with Nomar Mazara again, who followed Odor into the stands in the first inning yesterday. He's only 2,800 today. He also enjoys the platoon advantage over Verlander, hitting 323 with 4 home runs. It's a case of wanting to be against Verlander, who's allowed 7 runs twice this year. He does have a reasonable record against Texas, but, that was last year, shall we say. I actually think as well, if you want to pay up at pitcher today, if you want to try and find room for Arrieta for 13,000, a Diamondback stack is a fairly cheap stack option. Mike Foltynewicz was awful the first time up this year. He's got a 9+ ERA in 2 starts against Arizona. Outfielder David Peralta for 3,600 does have a home run off Foltynewicz. He's hitting 262 with 3 home runs this year, enjoys the platoon advantage. Third baseman Jake Lamb for 3,400 also enjoys the platoon advantage. He's hitting 274 with 3 home runs this year, does have a couple of hits off Foltynewicz. And also Brandon Drury, who qualifies at third, but we'll use him in the outfield for the purpose of this stack for only 2,500. He's a 316 hitter this year, doesn't enjoy the platoon advantage. He has 6 home runs though. That's an under the radar cheaper stack that I'll certainly look to get into a few of my lineups, because I don't think it will be particularly commonly used today, but I do like the matchup with Foltynewicz. Those are the stacks of the day that I'll be using today. Check back later on for your value plays and your foundation players. Thanks for watching the show. Don't forget to like the video, hit me up in the comments with the daily fantasy plays you like today, and press that subscribe button. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter. I will be here all MLB season and through the NFL season with daily fantasy sports advice. If you haven't signed up yet, or you're interested in starting to play daily fantasy sports, please click the link in the description for this video, and that'll take you where you need to go to start playing with DraftKings today. Best of luck with your lineups and have a great day.